Because we have none of this anyway. Let's have a look at the train station, actually. I feel like I'm going to have to do this because there's a lot of bad stuff coming in. So it's not too expensive. And let's go back one. I can hire engineers. They're the only ones I can hire. I'm thinking a medic or a nurse is more important. Okay, well, we'll save those points because I can't house any of them at the moment.
Sir, engineers reached the construction site.
Why is this flashing? Why is this telling me this is a problem?
Engineers reached the pharmacy.
Yeah, I don't get it. So what was the thing we were just upgrading? Oh, it was the rehab center, wasn't it? I'm hoping. Oh, it's a 12-hour one. It's going to take ages.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Who have we got? He's in good condition. It's a nice quick one. Oh, we've got we've got a terminal there. I'm gonna try it. That guy can rest because he's exhausted. He can tide. He won't be exhausted till after then. So yeah, it's not like I can throw someone off the operating table, is it?
Sir, operation was successful.
The patient has severe burns, but his body has already started to heal on its own. Excellent. It's just a good news for us.
New patient arrived.
Okay.
Sir, patient is cured.
Things are starting to rack up quite quickly here. I also kind of need to get these a little bit rested up before the big fight comes.
Sir, operation was successful.
Is this filling up? Okay. We might need to... This guy's really... Well, he's quite experienced. I'm also going to have to start thinking about morale problems as well. Well, I'm going to get some from that, so that's okay. He's got 13 hours to think about, so we'll do... He's quite experienced, isn't he? I'll put him in. He is quite experienced.
Sir,
yeah,
operation was successful.
I'll need to fill this back up. We don't know when the next fight is coming. Oh, God. The patient's body is rejecting anesthesia. Operating without it will cause great pain to the patient, but ignoring the problems and operating with anesthesia could cause potential problems in the long run. Proceed without anesthesia. Morale falls. Proceed with the spelling mistake anesthesia. Hang on. It's rejecting it. Okay, it's just going to take longer to do. Okay.
Bombardment to the dugouts.
Here we go. There's going to be a lot of casualties from this. I like the guy just standing on top of the trenches there. As if, you know, we don't need to be in a trench. There's nothing to be afraid of here. So you guys are enjoying this game then, I'm guessing. Oh, what's this? Okay, I'm guessing we need to assign engineers to fix that.
Dear heavens, how did this happen?
Probably a stray shell, or really accurate shot.
Actually, oh, okay, this is why I said we need more people on the front line. Can we do this one? This guy was able to fight infection. Allow for only closing the wounds or shorter rehab. We'll go decreased cost because we're going to face some serious pressures on there. Right, it doesn't tell you what the strength is, it just has a colour code, so we have to guess. But there's going to be... How bad is it? 4, 7. We got 7 casualties. Well, the medics, they're on it straight away. And we've got room for... Actually, I don't think this has a particular number of beds, so that's okay. So what have we got? We've now got points. What are the engineers doing? The engineers are building the rehab centre. Okay. Actually, they're nearly done, so that's really good news. Who's in the rehab centre? Let's have a look. Okay, so this is he's an obvious back to the trenches. He's got good attack power, if we're reading the attack power right, which is this thing. And the values for releasing him are not that great. So, Walter Rook. He's married, no children, former carpenter. He was also hit by an automobile, which resulted in a love of machines. This guy's waiting for a decision. He has some... well, yeah, we need experienced soldiers in there. He's got 10 hours, so he can go in pending. Yeah, that'll do. So someone's going to go straight away, and we need to start filling up for this.
Not really matter right now. We should focus on helping the survivors.
And
I already
instantly...
dispatched some of my men to the wreckage, Major.
Thank you, Lieutenant
I
Colonel.
don't think we can do anything with that.
Sir, an articly attack this close to the hospital is certainly a violation of the Geneva Convention. I think we should report this to HQ.
Yes, do so.
I
What an
understand.
awful...
We will prepare a report to HQ later. But first, we need to help the survivors and clear the wreckage.
I will send some of my men to start the cleanup soon. But I would appreciate help from your engineers. It should speed things up significantly.
I knew it. I knew that was going to come in. I need this. Just a minute. We need staff assignment. So, who's exhausted? The medic teams. Collapsed, resting. Okay, I can't do anything about that. We don't need anyone in the cemetery for the time being. And you're exhausted. Okay, we switch these around because you are best in the operating ward and she's terrible. The engineers are doing that. The scouts... Oh, we need to do something for the scouts.
Sir,
Okay.
medics are on the way.
So, scouts, what can we do? These are places I'm thinking we've been to. We can go on possible resources. We can get some food from this farm. It's going to be 28 hours. So I send them to a new one. I'll go to that one over. That's 30 hours. That's 44 hours. Okay. The poison. It's 34 hours. I will go and get the food because there's no train coming in. Actually, there's no train coming in, so let's go and get the food. Did that work? Do I need to do that?
Sir, Scouts unit have started a new mission.
Okay. It's a bit flaky as that scout page. It doesn't seem to respond very well, and the fact that the camera sort of pivots as you're moving the mouse pointer around as you get close to something, it feels a bit hard to select things. That Lieutenant Colonel is trying to pinch my men. He might be. He better not, or I'll set that nurse on him. Hey, Tom. Nice to see you. You enjoy it, Joe? You like watching the playthrough? There's not enough Ritalin in all the world that'll help me manage all that. This is a tricky
Sir,
game.
medics are on the way.
So we've got... Good. People are going in. People are exhausted. He's rested. He's resting. I can put him straight in there, actually. We can get him straight in and out again. Who are these lot? These are a load of new casualties,
Sir,
are they?
nurses reached the rehab.
Oh my god, look at the clearing station. It's just got 16 people in. Just a minute. Oof. At least it's put the serious ones to the top. Right, so... there are some here very unlikely to make it through. Unless I go straight in. And at the moment, this is a problem as well. Okay, let's put... there's a 4 on there. You've also got the I mean... chances of failure are high. Okay, well, this is triage, I suppose. This is... sad to say, there's no point. These serious ones, they're coming in like that, we're not going to get them fixed. So we just got to just bite the bullet with that. This one I think we can, but it's tiring for the doctor. And he's going straight in here. And he's going to come and have a rest, so we're going to get one done. And I'm going to go on the number of chevrons here, so this is serious. It's not expensive. Let's put him on the list there. And then he'll be exhausted after that. And then we're going to have to come back and try and do this afterwards. Damn, this is going to be tough. Who needs band-aids? Tell them to suck it up. Rub some dirt on it. That'll do.
Sir,
Okay,
Doctor is starting a new shift.
that's going to be difficult.
Sir, operation was successful.
It'd be nice if this thing gets done, and then we can assign the engineers to do some other things. It's driving me mad, that. I could maybe make some more beds in the casualty clearing station. Oh, we've got a thing here. Omit cleaning up the wound. Decrease cost and shorter operation. If the wound was unexpectedly clean and the low chance it would get infected. Yep. Yep, this is now conveyor belt production line. If it doesn't need doing, it's good enough and it's getting chucked out. We've got wounded 1, so I'm going to guess
Sir, operation was successful.
the medics are going to have to do that. There's not enough medicine and I can't order more. Which is a shame. We can't put orders in. I'm guessing we can't. No, there's nothing coming. That's the train, isn't it? Send 2 engineers. Did we get the other thing fixed? If we got the other thing fixed, I can come back to help that. This is done, right? Yes, it is. Excellent. Right, send 2 engineers. Who do we do? We'll do the tired ones, because I don't think it affects their exhaustion levels. Might be wrong, but we're going to go for that. Right, let's just hit play and think about this. We can upgrade something.
Sir, we lost this patient.
Died during operation. That's a shame, because I was working on them. I was assuming they were going to be fine. Okay, how bad is this? Well, we are working on them. Assign medic team to cemetery. That's not a good... That's not... No, that's the wrong one. We need that. I can't do anything with them, and these guys have got to go to the cemetery. Oh, we don't have the morgue. It might be a good idea to build the morgue real quick. This is going to be a problem when these guys get exhausted.
Sir, medics are on the way.
We'll have to switch them round. Some good news. Shorter rehab. Patient shows high spirit. Excellent. God, we're still not near the 21st of June. That's when is that when the first chapter ends? We've got to survive to the 21st of June. That's the mission, isn't it? 6 days. Right, let's have a look at the engineers. The nurses are doing nurses things. She can go to the casualty clearing station. You can go to the rehab center and try and get people out faster. The engineers, I could assign this guy to build something, so we should do that. The scouts are definitely busy. Right, let's have a look at improvements. What can I do? I can do the amputations tools. It gets people out faster. I can do the morgue. I could build the medics' houses and hire another medic. That's way too expensive. So the morgue. Should we go for the morgue? Yeah, let's do this. I think we're going to have to do this. Sign. Get the morgue built. Morgue is good to free up the beds. That's going to happen a lot. And the medics, I think, are going to be under a bit of pressure. So we're going into one of those really bad situations now. And luckily we don't have any more chemical burns coming in. So that's good.
Sir, engineers reached the construction site.
You keep super glue in
New
your
patient arrived.
tool chest at work. Machine shops have a way of removing blood from your body. I've never used it to fix a cut. It's damn good stuff to have around. This is bad. Oh, God. The patient has experienced a bloody cough that is probably caused by severe tuberculosis. If we do not treat it, the patient will die in a couple of weeks. So, do you think they can treat this? Because a TB at this point was like a fairly sort of fatal thing. Eventually, I can deal with the longer rehab though, and this does get me morale, so this is okay. It doesn't seem longer rehab is fine because we've got space in the rehab center, so I don't mind that.
Reached the casualty clearing station.
Okay, let's have a look, see who's pending. Let's have a look. Really experienced soldiers. None of these are really experienced, apart from this chap. He's not, so he's going to HQ. He's not. They've got 6 hours and 2 hours. I mean, he's got some, so I'm going to put him in there. He's got more. Okay, well, we do need to stock up the trenches. We have enough points to spend at the moment.
New patient arrived.
I think I need new beds in here, don't I? Alright, we've got a terminal one. There's a lot of things that don't look too difficult. But the terminal one, he's got to be seen now. Or he's dead. He's dead. Because I don't have the materials to do him. There's a serious 3, which we can afford to do. Right, I better start putting some... Hang on, let's get the doctor out of rest. He's rested, so he can do some work. So the serious ones... These are currently okay, these other guys. He's going to be expensive to heal up. I'm going to put him in there. And then after that, we've got... I'm just going to assign these anywhere. And we'll switch them around. Actually, we should do that. There. So we've got them assigned, which is good. We just don't have beds for them, which is bad. And we're going to need a lot of that, and we've got no train. And I need an engineer.
Starting a new shift.
Oh, the option... I think the option to do this has gone. Oh, no, I did assign an engineer, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I assigned engineers to that. That's okay. Oh, exhausted people. Exhausted medics. Close to collapsing. They haven't collapsed, so that's okay. No one is currently awaiting burial. And we're getting a morgue built. So we are getting people back from the trenches, so that's good. There's no one in the cemetery. That doesn't matter. There's still someone exhausted there? Did I mess that up? Oh, it'll be a nurse? Engineers. Okay, the engineers are getting super tired. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to push them a bit further. At least until these two are done. Another 4 hours. So the nurses. The nurse in the casualty clearing station is tired. Tough. This one reduces operation time, so she has to stay in there. I'm just going to do my paranoid save now. No one in the cemetery. Someone in the pharmacy is tired, but that's okay. You just have to deal with it.
Sir, patient arrived.
More patience. More patience. Serious. They're both serious. Okay, we can afford this, so let's throw you in there. Push those back. And you can go in there, and you can go there. You can come out and you can actually treat all those people without arrest, so that's good. So crack on with it. Okay, I think we're doing all right
The
there.
doctor is starting a new shift.
The doctors are doing quite well. I'm glad I bought that extra
Sir,
surgeon.
patient is cured.
Brilliant. And we're filling the trenches back up. Actually, we could probably have a look at this. And we could probably send to the trenches. I think we can probably afford to... he's a +2. He's got more experience. We're going to sign him over there. I think we'll get the trenches back up to blue quite easily. So we'll put more onto
A
this.
message for you just arrived.
I don't like the messages arriving. That's usually very, very bad news. Give me some time
operation
here.
was successful.
Let me just see who's exhausted, and then we'll check this message. Extremely exhausted. Right. It's okay. You're out of there. We can manage without that. Someone's awaiting burial, so we will put you... We'll put you in there, and you in there, and hopefully these guys will rest when they don't have anything else to do. I didn't check the engineers, actually. Where's the engineers? So we've got one left. Okay, yeah, that's an obvious one. Let's swap them out. I need to produce these. It's looking a bit better now, so they are actually doing their job. Actually, until they drop, I'm going to take 2 engineers out and just rest them. And then we put them back in. We might put them on the shift system. So, no upgrades for the time being. How long have we got? The cleaning up is nearly done, so we're going to have the church back soon. The food is nearly out. The scouts? The scouts are away for another 20 hours.
Sir, medics are on the way.
There's nothing we can do. It's just got to be sucked up.
Sir, engineers reached the pharmacy.
Joe, you put about 10 hours on Starfield this week. You quick save like it's your second job. Do you have crashes like I do? Because I had an insane amount of crashes on the last stream. Absolutely mental.
Sir, I'm to report that we've cleared the tracks. Train should be back on schedule.
Right, let's go and have a look. I think I do need... Oh, we've got some more points. Well, we can't have another surgeon. We can have an engineer and a nurse. I seem to be able to manage the medication bit with the medics. We can do that, so... I'll need to go and build a thing for the nurses. Well, let's get the engineer first, because they are also responsible for producing stuff. So let's get one of these. We will get more... Oh no, it's staff members this, isn't it? I might not get more staff members for a bit. I'll order them. I need to be careful with this. And we also need to go into order resources. I need food. 20 food for 1 order. 40 food should... Yeah, I'll put it on the train. You would think they would just send whatever food need to be requisitioned for the troops, right? Half rations. I could put them on half rations. Seems a bit brutal putting the medical corps on half rations, but if we have to, we have to. Morale is sort of holding steady. Excellent. People are leaving the rehab centre. He's super experienced, so he goes in there. These are all +3s, so they leave. And I'm going to stack up these orders. If I get a nice stack of orders in... Oh, I'm calling these orders. I think they are. Then if I get a nice stack of that... We don't have enough food for the canteen. I think I'm going to have to go on half rations. Canteen. Okay, we're going to have to go on half rations. Morale decreases over time. Let's do that. So that's gonna... I'm gonna have just enough time for the next food delivery to come in. Have we still got 3 people wounded out in the trenches? They are slow getting those in, aren't they? Nice, we've got engineers available now. This is brilliant. So... let's do some proper engineering works. What can we build? What's going to really make a difference? I could put some in the food production. Do I want that nurse? Unlocks nutritious rations. Boiled sweets folding machine. Increases impact of nutrition rations by 100%. But it also increases the amount of food used by nutritious rations by 50%, which we can't afford to do any of. So the engineering depot decreases the production cost of resources. The distillery, which we don't need yet. What's this one give us? The warehouse can store more stuff. That's not a problem. Provides a truck that can be sent to depots in the scout map. And increases number of trucks by 1. I have no idea what that does. We've not found any depots yet, as far as I know. But it must be a thing, so... I could get... Oh, I can't afford the staff lodging additional amenities. That would be nice, though. And this would be an extra nurse room. Then we could hire that nurse. And then we could maybe just make life easier. And that would be the extra medic. Let's do both. No, hang on. Let's think about this. The stuff that's letting us down at the moment is the casualty clearing station, which is it this one? We need more beds. So if I do this, plus 10 beds for the patients. Yeah, it's always short of beds. So let's do this. And then all these people who are having a rest are going to come out of retirement and go and fix that for me. It needs doing. That's looking a lot lower now, but it needed doing. A patient who was being transported died from their wounds. We need to improve everything, sadly. But yeah, I think beds, we'll get them out first.
Patient is cured.
Oh, we've got some good news. Shorter operation, great work. It was because the bullet stopped on the bone without doing much damage to the body.
Sir, engineers reached
Oh,
the
what's
farm.
this one? Bad news, sir. There's hardly any food in the storage. I know some civilians in the camp are raising chickens. We could requisition those animals and slaughter them for food. We gain 48 food and lose some morale. We ignore the suggestion because we know that food is on the way.
Sir, I believe that there is a patient requiring your immediate attention. General Horn was...
I bet there is. We have a terminal VIP. Oh, God. We've got someone who's critical. Right. Well, this is... Who is this? Henry Sinclair Horn. Let's say General Horn was brought to the hospital with heavy wounds. It appears that a shell exploded during his inspection of the artillery position. That is very unfortunate. A very successful and effective commander that has served from the start of the war, he was named the Knight Commander of the Order of the Bath in September 1916. Commander of the Order of the Bath in September... Oh, sorry, I just read that. He is currently the only British artillery officer to have commanded an army in the war. According to his subordinates, he was inspecting the artillery installments in the northern part of the front line when one of the shells exploded. This is an exhausting operation, which is not good. Major Wells, I write to inform you that it is imperative that you perform surgery on General Henry Sinclair Horn and get him into recovery as fast as is possible. It is essential to our efforts in France, but due to his current condition, he cannot be taken to a hospital in Britain. His well-being is to be your highest priority, and I expect his quick recovery soon. And that's from Douglas Haig, Field Marshal of the British Expeditionary Force. I wonder if any of these characters coming in here, especially the VIPs, are actually real characters from history. Because we know Douglas Haig was the Field Marshal of the British Army. Curious. Okay. Well, we can fit him in. I just happen to have a slot opened up for you, sir, with our top surgeon. And you'll be next on the list. Okay, you need to come out now and get working on these right away. And the serious one, you need to go in there. You'll have to have a rest first. But that's okay. Do you need a rest there? Yeah, you do. You need a rest there. Oh, we can push you a bit further. Okay, so we can get the serious guy fixed. I need supplies.
Sir, doctor is starting a new shift.
It sounds like someone in the cemetery is exhausted. They are extremely exhausted. Have a rest. We'll switch them over like this. We'll always put the tired one in the cemetery. There are some awaiting burial, sadly, but...
Sir, medics are on the way.
Sir, may I inform you that I left a personal recommendation note with one of the patients who was recently...
That guy's accent is absolutely terrible in this. It sounds like an AI recorded bot that's just done the stuff. He was a real person. Sir Henry Horn, 1st Baron Horn, was one of the few English generals that weren't an asshat. He died in 1929. Right, so was he actually... hi there, WW1, by the way. Was he actually wounded in the war like this? Or is it just an event that's been put in? Because let's hope I do... Let's hope I can keep him alive till 1929 as well. We have another VIP. So this is Gerard Lemaitre. He was a French surgeon who worked in the north all his life. A couple of years ago retired, but seeing how desperate the French and British are for medical personnel, he decided to travel to Paris and volunteer. I wonder if we could get him to... If we keep him alive, we might get a free surgeon, maybe? I'd like to direct your attention to one of the patients who's recovered from the train wreck. Dr. Gerard Lemaitre is an experienced surgeon who was already on his way to volunteer to serve as a doctor on the front. I recommend we help him fully recover and offer him a position as a doctor in our hospital. I wholeheartedly agree. So, in he goes. And the serious guy gets pushed back a little bit. But the VIPs have to come next. I've got an exhausted doctor working on him.
Brought to the casualty clearing station.
I hope that's going to be okay. I'm guessing that exhaustion is... It's a nurse. We'll switch him over. She needs a rest.
Sir, nurses are on the way.
I need more everybody, but I can't feed more everybody. He wasn't he was wounded a few times in World War I. He was an artillery general, so he didn't catch an artillery shell in his teeth. Well, what was that
Sir,
one?
operation was successful.
This will be a hit to morale. Ignore the suggestion for now. There's more food coming from the scouts, we hope. I don't know what the scouts are bringing, but we hope it's a lot. And we have just enough for the next meal in 5 hours.
Sir, nurses reached the hospital.
We're burying bodies in the cemetery. We're hoping that there's There's still people out there in the front line. Douglas Campbell dropped someone off in rehab. And this is an experienced soldier who will drop into the trenches. At some point, I'm going to have to start worrying about morale and releasing people, but we have a whole load of folks in there at the moment. That's going to take a while to upgrade, isn't it?
Sir, patient is cured.
Oh god, this is not good. Let's see. We detected signs of hepatitis in the patient's body. If we do not treat it now, it's a high probability of killing the patient in the next few years. Increase it, do it, perform it, because that could be... I should have looked at the patient card. That might be one of the critical guys.
Medics are on the way.
What's this? We have our gratitude for saving my brothers and my lives. To repay this debt, we want to offer our services as a medic team. This is a free medic team. Decline for now. Alright, I need some time. I need some thinking time here. So the engineers, we've got frantically trying to produce more stuff. I've just got to put in an order for that, I think. I've just got to spend these and just get the stuff. And the food. Okay, I'm spending 5 orders. Just put it on the train. We need the stuff. We need some breathing space here. See, Marks takes the Mark's point of view to triage from each according to their needs. Yeah, well, if the profiles are based on real people, it makes the choices mean more. It does for the VIPs, certainly. You read about that general 20 years ago when you had a deep dive into World War I? I don't remember the name, but most of my knowledge of World War I comes from watching the Great War YouTube channel with Indian Idol. That was a fantastic, fantastic channel. Right, let's have a look at the engineers. I've currently got them trying to do the casualty clearing station. I think we pull them off that. We come back to that. And we go and get this medic house. Because it's cheap. It should be fairly cheap. It's 100 resources, which we can just afford. And 2 orders. It takes everything. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. It's a quick one. And then we get some free medics.
On the way.
Please tell me there's a train coming soon. So there's a delay on this one. These are all cancelled. Oh god, we are getting some freight coming in. Okay. Okay, this is a bit of a concern because with only that much, that's going to reduce the amount of ignore the chicken. Oh, do you know what? Slaughter the damn chicken. I think we can slaughter the chicken. That's not a... Please tell me that's not a... No, that's fine. Okay. So, with a bit of luck, the engineers can get these rooms built quick. And we get a free medic team. And that will help
Sir,
somewhere, I guess.
operation was successful.
I'm guessing we get morale improvements from successful operations
Sir,
as well.
a dispatch from HQ.
Right, so the general died on the operating table. There's nothing I could do about that. We are highly disappointed with the hospital's performance. We were under the impression that your facilities were the best in this part of the front. Your inability to heal General Horn greatly undermined our efforts in France. Despite your previous service, we will consider your demotion in the near future if the hospital's performance does not improve. That's... We lose 4 orders. Haha, well, screw you, Field Marshal Haig. I don't have 4 orders to lose. That was some very timely purchasing over there, wasn't it? Right, so we've got serious, stable, critical. Let's put him over in the list and bring him over there. And you are coming out of retirement right now. Any VIPs I've missed? Oh, we've got a serious guy here as well. I mean, everyone's serious, aren't they? I'm thinking that's going to tire people out. Can you rest there? Yeah, you can get away resting there. He's exhausted there, but this guy's stable. I'm wondering if we should just... it's a 2-hour operation. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it.
Doctor is starting a new shift.
We need to try and save him. Hey, Doomblade, does somebody know how to reach Chapter 2? I'm guessing it's when this happens that the HQ orders survive until 5 AM on the 21st of June. But I'm not sure, it's just a guess. So we should get this done. And then we'll get the extra medics, and that should make life a little bit easier. We're going to be in a real problem for materials before long. I mean, it's nice that they're working hard and getting them churned out, but... Oh, nice, we got a load of stuff there. 2 patients died while awaiting surgery. Okay, I probably should have put them in the thing.
Operation was successful.
Let's have a look at that. Someone's gone critical. Denied. Denied. Oh, we've got a trauma ward as well. I didn't see them come in. So this guy's on critical. Not enough medicine. Okay. Let's have a look. Operated on once. Uncertain, uncertain. It's a simple operation. Put you in front. It's only a 5-hour one. If we can get the stuff... Right, I need... Oh, it's not showing red, so I assumed I had enough of those.
Sir, new patient arrived.
That's not good. Right, give me some of those. An order. We'll try and get them in. I can't make those at the moment. I need to get the pharmacy upgraded so I can make them. Although we don't have the materials for making stuff. Everything's just going really, really tough at the moment. So we have collapsed. Oh, God. Cemetery. We better have someone in the cemetery. We'll rest them. If there's another medic team about to come on.
Medics are on the way.
Do we have anyone? We still have wounded patients up there.
Patient is cured.
Did we do this? I think we did this. Accept the offer. Right. Brilliant. Good timing. First job. Let's have a look at the new staff here. Oh, these are the twins? Right, impulsive. Works slightly less effectively and tires slightly less. And they're the same, basically. It doesn't say they have a preference. So, that's okay. We'll try and get them back. The cemetery's going to have to work overtime. And then the engineers. Okay, what can we do with the engineers? We need to upgrade something. What do we upgrade? Oh, we were halfway building the extra beds, weren't we? For this thing. And there was the pharmacy upgrade, which is this one. Nope, this one. Oh, I can't afford to do that anyway. So, yeah, we can't afford to do much. So, with these at the moment, can't afford an extra nurse, which would be nice. I guess the engineers, let's go and put the engineers on a job. I guess I can assign them all to that, and we'll try and get that done. And that's probably not a bad idea for now. Did losing those orders affect your building project? No, because luckily I'd spent the orders, and therefore I had nothing to lose.
Sir, medics reached the cemetery.
We've got an exhausted nurse, I think. Yep. But that's fine. She goes in for the operations, and she goes in there. Nope, that's the wrong way around. Like that. And the casualty clearing station will do without for now. That's okay. Engineers. They're going to be tired soon, but that's the next upgrade, I think, so I can stop spending all my money on this stuff.
Sir, nurses are on the way.
So it is what it is at the moment.
Sir, operation was successful.
If I look in the cemetery, right? If I can look at the memorial, that's filling up.
Sir, nurses reached the hospital.
I hope we don't fill this before we get to the end of chapter
Sir,
1.
operation was successful.
Right, so you're just going to have to go on the list. So we've got serious. That's okay. That's okay. They're working. They're working through. We've got stable people. This is a problem, but it's working through. We're doing what we can. I'm hoping the scouts are going to come back with some food before long. Man, I feel like after I've played a few hours of this, I need to go and sit down with like some sort of herbal tea and whale music playing in the background to try and de-stress. It is a stressful game. In like kind of a good way. They're exhausted. Right, we'll switch them over. I'll try and let people have some rest.
Sir, medics are on the way.
There are no more raw materials for surgical supplies. But we do have a train coming in, bringing some surgical supplies. Were they not? I'm pretty sure I put the order in. Why does it... What's the personnel mean on this? Is it just random people coming in? Schedule, resources. Estimated time of arrival, 2 hours. I'm going to need that, I think. I thought I'd put an order in for this. But it's not showing. There's an engineer coming on that. Yeah, I did put the order in. Maybe they've all been used up straight away. It's quite possible. No, you don't need someone in the warehouse. You don't need staff in the warehouse. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend some of these points. I don't need the chemical ones. I need the trauma ones. It's 5. I'm going to order them. Confirm order. They'll be here in 2 hours. Do they then appear on the schedule? No, they don't. Okay, maybe I'm going to get a double order in. We'll soon find out, eh?
Sir, new patient arrived.
Whoops. What have we got? 2 patients in CCS. 2 patients died because they were denied. Okay. He's exhausted. He's just finished. That's fine. He's going to rest afterwards. He's on a rest now. No, he's not. He's coming out of retirement. Good and stable. Okay, I guess we put you in there. You'll be fine after that. Oh, we've got one in the chemical ward, and I don't think we have enough points for that.
Sir, doctor is starting a new shift.
We do not. Order resources. Right, I'm going to have to put one on there. Confirm.
Sir, new patient arrived.
No, I can't deal with more patients. This is serious crap. Let's have a look. I better go and have a look in the rehab ward, actually. There might be someone that we can throw out.
Sir, operation was successful.
Yeah, okay. There might be some here that we can very quickly get out. What do we need? This is looking green, so that's good. There's a +1, so he's clearly in there to go back to the trenches. And he's experienced as well. Now, the +3 goes in there. He's been in here in a long time, hasn't he, this guy? And the +2. +2 it'd be good for orders. I think we'll go orders on that one.
Sir, patient is cured.
No, let's have a look at the... Let's just pause this a second. This is flying on.
Patient is cured.
This is flying on too fast. Let's have a look at... So the warehouse is literally just for storage. You don't need to man it or anything like that, which is fine. There's plenty of space in there. So we've got the trauma supplies now. We've got some medical supplies, but not enough. And I may as well take the engineers out. They're just exhausted. I think I can do this. No, sorry, I want that one. I think I can do this. Because I don't think we need anyone in this anymore. I'm going to assume, yeah, that's empty. We've got nothing waiting there, so that's good. The nurses. You go over to the casualty clearing and you go in there. The engineers, you guys may as well come out. And you go and get those beds finished. These guys are more tired. Yeah, if you're more tired then, let's put those in. Actually, it's not a lot of difference there. Unless I've just put someone back in who's the same. Have I? I think I have. Oh, forget it. It's fine. As long as he's in, because he reduces the build time. And this would be doing food, wouldn't it? Which, having said that, what do you produce food from? Does it consume resources? I'm guessing it does, but the scouts are still coming back with a load of food. Right, I think that's that juggled around a bit. Okay, and action.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Yeah, when the battles come in, it gets very
medics are on the
hectic.
way.
Very hectic. So we should have some
Sir,
more of this coming in.
medics are on the way.
Some more of that coming in. We need to find a way of increasing our resource gains somehow.
Sir, medics reach the cemetery.
How's that looking? Right, so no one else is waiting and building up. Stable people are okay. Our problem is just the medical supplies. But that's fine. He's well rested. You don't need to rest till after that then. Okay, let's see who we can get done and just see
Sir,
what
patient is
happens.
cured.
Shorter operation. Initial diagnosis of this case was wrong. The wound was cleaned and the shards were removed. There is no severe internal damage or other complications. Brilliant. I like that. I like it when it goes better. This is nearly finished as well, which might just help from the beds perspective. I'm assuming that when they've got beds, they're less likely to suffer ailments. Morale's dropping like a brick because we are on half rations. We go back to normal rations. Yeah, I just realised that was still going down. And we've got enough normal rations for a couple of meals. I think it's a bit unfair that they expect us to... oh, nice, we got rid of that horrible red X over here eventually. That they expect us to provide the food for the hospital and the patients.
Sir,
instead of the military
patient is
just
cured.
sending the requisitioned rations down the train line to us. How's this looking then? We still need more people on that. You're an obvious... Oh, we've got two very experienced ones. And one on there. And this is a shame. Okay. Perform only the standard procedure. Patient appears to have some complications from influenza. If we were provided with additional supplies, we could help remove them and allow the patient to recover faster. Morale falls. I feel a bit stiffed by that general dying on us. That was unfortunate. Okay, so this is our order of the 5. Right, so they're coming in. The 5 supplies for that. The medical... I'm sure we ordered medical supplies as well. Unless it is literally cancelled. Is it cancelled if I do a second order? It seems crazy, but we absolutely have to have this, so order it now. Does that... Oh, please don't say that cancels that one. It might, you know. One might overwrite the other.
Patient is cured.
No, well, it didn't. It didn't in this case, so that's that theory ruled out. It seems the bullet flew right through, leaving a clean exit wound. Understood. We seem to get a lot of those events repeated, so I won't read the full flavour text out unless it's something new. New patients. These are both good. And they're not major scary wounds, so not enough medicine is the problem. I'll put them on the list. If we have a look at this, we've now got... We can now... Have we actually upgraded that yet? No, not yet. Okay, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. It's not quite there. Brilliant. So our front line is on strong again, so that's good.
Just arrived.
Where? Oh, this one. Oh, God, please tell me I can click this. I should have saved the game before clicking on that. So, this is a collapsed medic who's just leveled up. Let's see. When he walks past women on his furlough, he lowers his head as if the spectre of war hangs over him and claims his right to any happiness. That's sad, but... Funny, others working with them perform better. Morale increases over time when they work at CCS. Works more efficiently, is not affected by negative trait effects. That's a good one. But so is the morale, because we don't have a lot to get morale back up. So I'm going to pick that one. And I'm hopefully going to... Oh, God. Is this going to show me? It was this one, right? Oh, I close to collapsing. I'm pretty sure it was him, so he's going straight in. They can rest over here and go over there. So we'll try and get people rested up. I think it was him with the moustache. So if I go to staff, restrained, it was Logan Mills. No, it wasn't. It was this one with a close to collapsing. I am never, ever going to remember who is who. In fact, I think these guys have the same portrait. It absolutely needs a tooltip, doesn't it, to tell you what their stats are, what their preferences are.
Sir, medics are on the way.
I should have picked the other one. I knew that was a thing, and I should have picked the other one. Never mind. We live and learn. Still fun, this. Right, we just need the medical stuff that should be approaching on the train, on the schedule. There it is. Yeah, we've got a ton of resources coming, and food, and medical supplies. And that means that we can start setting people to work again.